Hey guys, so I just want to know, what is your preferred way to read manga, like format wise? Because manga comes in a lot of shapes and sizes, and depending on what kind of manga you read, like what kind of format it is, can really just shape your reading experience, in my opinion. Like this, Chainsaw Man, this is, it's a manga volume. This is what you expect when you think of a manga volume. But that's not the only kind. You also got like stuff like Black Lagoon, which is also a manga volume, but it's a little bit bigger. It's a little bit wider, it's a little bit bigger. Um, these are both pretty similar. They're pretty basic for manga. Then you got series like Death Note, right? Now, Death Note, I'm just talking about the singles here for right now. I'm not going to talk about like the black editions or the Death Brick. But when you have Death Note on like a shelf, right? The singles are pretty normal. Then you get stuff like this monstrosity. This is not a volume technically. It's the 13th volume, but it's not an actual volume. It's like a how to read guide. But it is the same size as the side manga. Actually, no, I'm wrong. The side manga is actually bigger. Like you can make a little tower out of these things. Like this is crazy. Like why are these all different sizes? Like I know I'm nitpicking, but like I just wish they kind of make these things like the same size, just because it looks nicer on a shelf. So that's like regular volumes, right? Now, some people like to save money. I like to save money too. I'm buying a lot of manga. I want to get it for as cheap as I can because at the end of the day, no one wants to spend like a ton of money. So you might get like an omnibus. It's 3-in-1. Typically, you can get them for the same price you would get like a manga, maybe a manga and a half. This is perfectly fine. Although the issue with these sometimes is that when you're reading them, because they're so thick, the spine can kind of get wrinkled if they get too much use, and the paper quality tends to be like a little bit lesser, unfortunately. So, what if you don't want to read the singles and you don't want to read the omnibuses? What's next? Well, there is a really cool middle ground. You could read a hardcover. I love hardcover manga, dude. They're so good. Like Fullmetal Alchemist, I think this is like a perfect manga format for this. These are really nicely made. They look amazing on shelf. They feel great to read, honestly, because I'm never worried about like mess up the spine or anything like that. Or paper quality is usually really good. This is not the only manga that does this. You also got like all of the JoJo's do this too. They're a little bit bigger than Fullmetal Alchemist. Another really good example is Soul Eater. You got the regular singles, right? And then you also got the perfect editions. These are all really great choices. And then, what if you want something a little bit bigger? You also got stuff like these Gundam editions. Now, this is like the omnibus version, the hardcover of the Gundam, the Origins manga. They are coming out with a deluxe edition, and the deluxe editions are massive from what I've seen. Now, they look great on the shelf, and I'm sure they're fine to read, but like, me personally, I don't like reading deluxe editions. Well, like, I usually read in bed, right? And they're just really heavy, they're really bulky. Like, I got one right next to me. This, I can't even get the whole thing on my phone right now. That's how big it is. This is the deluxe edition of Trigun the Maximum. I love Trigun a ton, but I feel like I'm not reading as much as I should just because of how massive this thing is. Like, this thing is a chunky boy. But yeah, that's like the main sizes of manga from what I can think. From at least the ones in my collection. I'm sure there are other like weird sizes. There is one more I want to show you. This looks pretty normal, right? I'm just going to compare it to like Death Note. What the hell? It's the same size as Death Note, like lengthwise, but like it's so much wider. It sticks out on the shelf like really, really weirdly, and that's why I don't have the series on my shelf because I bought it and it just sticks out like crazy. It sticks like a sore thumb. Like it's crazy. Why would they make it like this? I hate the way this thing is formatted, and it actually makes me mad because it looks so bad on the shelf. The series is cool though. It's just an unfortunate thing that it got stuck with like a really weird format. But yeah, what's your guys' favorite format to read manga? Let me know.